We go back in New Brunswick history and we think about the different people that almost were premier. Now, this guy is sort of a lost part of New Brunswick history, even though it's about 50 some years ago. But when Robert Higgins was being groomed as the new leader of the New Brunswick Liberals, we always thought he would become premier, but due to the fact of the weird configuration of the 58 seat New Brunswick legislature, he got most votes in one election, but didn't win. Now, Robert J. Higgins is currently a supernumerary justice on the Court of King's Bench of New Brunswick and a former member of the Legislative Assembly of New Brunswick as the leader of the New Brunswick Liberal Party from 71 to 78. Very highly educated from St. Francis Xavier University, University of New Brunswick. He's been a lawyer for a number of years and, of course, was well known for graduating from St. Francis Xavier University in 56 and then earned a law degree in 1960 from the University of New Brunswick. While practicing law in the city of St. John, Higgins turned to politics in the 67 provincial election, was the only successful Liberal Party candidate in the 7 St. John city ridings. He served in the 46th New Brunswick Legislative Assembly, and on April 1st, 68, was appointed to cabinet by Premier Louis Robichaud as Minister of Economic Development. On February 11, 70, he was appointed Minister of Municipal Affairs, serving until November 12th of that year when he was personally re-elected in 70, but his party lost power when Richard Hatfield knocked off the Little Prince. Now, following defeat of the governing Liberals under Louis Robichaud, Higgins was voted the party's leader, became leader of the official opposition in the Lich. He led the party to a plurality of the popular votes cast in the 74 provincial election, but lost in total seats to the governed Progressive Conservative Party of Hatfield, who earned strong support from the Acadian community. Now, prior to 78 votes, Higgs staked his reputation, his position as party leader, on an assertion that Premier Hatfield was personally involved in the scandal. Don't want to get into it here, but it was a question of trust that he brought up. The accusation could not be proven, and Higgins stepped down as party leader in favor of Joseph Daig. Now, after leaving politics, Higgins returned to the practice of law and would be appointed a justice at the Court of Queen's Bench of New Brunswick and St. John, which is Court of King's Bench now. Since April 99, he's been a justice with supernumerary status. Now, in 2006, Higgins was inducted into the St. FX University Hall of Honor. He was also awarded an honorary doctorate by the University of New Brunswick. Now, Higgins is married to the former Rosemary Keenan, and the couple has 4 children. Now, leader of New Brunswick, New Brunswick Liberals, and leader of the opposition from 71 to 78, and again he succeeded in both by Joe Daig. Now, Fernand Nadeau was the Minister of Municipal Affairs before him, while L.G. Desbricy was the Minister of Economic Development. Now, the MLA policy hold for St. John's Centre was a new riding. Of course, Shirley Dysart took over after the 78 vote. Now, why Higgins really didn't win the plurality of seats, because he couldn't really appeal to the Acadian community like Richard Hatfield did. Hatfield always had a strong connection with the Acadians because a lot of people felt he was literally a nation builder amongst the northern New Brunswick Francophones, fought for their rights and fought for more recognition for Acadian programs. Hatfield, if anything, became a lame duck candidate for the PCs into the 1980s, which led to his 58-0 defeat in 87, because many people felt his connection with the Acadian community alienated blue Tories, not red Tories, and eventually led to the formation of the core party via the Higgs Manifesto. So somebody asked me today, how come I've never done a podcast on Robert Higgins? Well, I said a lot of people are still confused. They remember Higgins and Higgs as being the two factors that really, on the both sides, he couldn't get the Acadians to vote for him enough in the Liberal ridings. He needed to win. He went Conservative, and Hatfield held him, and that's why he didn't win as Premier. Kind of a lost memory for New Brunswick politics. Thanks for listening. Have a great day.